The elders of El Berrón, a small village in the Council of Sierra, Asturias, tell that on foggy nights, a white figure appears along the old path that skirts the mountain, near the crossing with the ancient road. She is a woman in a long, airy dress, almost ethereal, who walks without making a sound. She leaves no footprints, but her presence chills the soul. With a pale face and eyes like river glass, she is cloaked in a mantle woven from dew and moonlight. Her hair, as long as the roots of time, floats around her face without wind to move it. She walks without touching the ground, as if the meadows remember her steps and cradle her gently. They call this apparition the White Lady, and her legend dates back to the time when the echoes of the Carlist Wars still rang through the mountains and young men died, leaving behind broken promises. They say she was a young woman named Isabel, daughter of a fallen nobleman, who fell in love with a boy from a humble family. Their love was a secret, for her father had promised her hand to an army captain. The night before the forced wedding, Isabel fled on horseback to meet her beloved in the forest, but she never arrived. Her horse was found riderless, and days later, her body appeared in a ravine, her gaze fixed on the sky, and the engagement ring still on her fingers. Locals say that Isabel de Valdemontes, the young woman who was once flesh and blood, didn't truly die that night. They say that as she fell into the ravine, the Xanas, fairy spirits of water and forest, caught her in her descent. They saw in her a pure soul, ablaze with true love and betrayed by the threads of fate. Then the river Sorigo carried her to their hidden realm, nestled in caves of quartz and eternal ferns, where she was healed and transformed. There, in that secret world beneath the visible Asturias, Isabel was renamed the White Lady and received ancient gifts, the power to grant wishes to those who approach her with a pure heart, the ability to glimpse the future, though only in whispered fragments, to avoid disturbing the natural flow of time, and the most feared gift, to summon storms or calm the skies, for the weather answers to her spirit. Many mock these tales until the mists come down. Since then, whenever thick fog falls, she is seen walking alone, still searching for her lost love. Some swear that if you stop and ask her what she seeks, she will look at you with eyes of deep sorrow and vanish without a word. Others claim to have heard her mournful whisper among the trees, like wind through leaves. Where are you, my love? Some believe she is a soul trapped by betrayal and heartbreak. Others say she guards a secret of blood that must never be told. Whatever the truth, the elders warn, never follow her, no matter how beautiful or sorrowful she seems, because those who follow the White Lady don't always return. More than 50 years ago, a shepherd boy who had lost his sister in a flood saw her among the trees. He approached, trembling, not from fear, but because something deep inside told him she would not harm him. The lady touched his forehead with a cold finger and said,
"Your sister sleeps in the river, but her soul has been taken in. Do not cry. You will grow up to protect the lives of others. And when you are old, you will see peace return to these lands."
The boy grew up to be a rural doctor, saving dozens during wars and epidemics. He died smiling, with an unusual mist caressing his home. But not everyone could come near her. To the impure, to liars and the greedy, the winds defend her. politician once came from Oviedo, seeking fame by exploiting a legend. He entered the forest and never returned. Some say his footsteps are still heard among the ferns, a living legend, an inherited soul, and a mist that always returns when someone calls her by name. And you, would you speak to her if she crossed your path?